With the announcement this week that Sears will be closing at Valley View Mall in La Crosse, city officials are trying to come up with ideas to make sure the mall remains open and successful. Sears is the third anchor store to leave the mall in just the past year and a half. News 8's Scott Behrens tells us what this means for the mall and the community as a whole. Scott?
Mike, Valley View Mall is the third largest taxpayer in our area, paying around $1.8 million in property taxes a year. Because of its importance, the city of La Crosse says they're doing everything they can to keep the mall from going under.
Losing 3 of its major anchors that have been there for decades, that obviously takes a hit to the mall and retail in that area.
Andrea Schnick, the economic development planner for La Crosse, says even though some stores are underperforming, many are profitable.
It's really the impact of what's happening to the owners of these stores nationwide. So not necessarily what's happening in La Crosse or in Valley View Mall, because a lot of these stores are telling us that they're very profitable yet, and they're still viable, yet overall the management of those of the corporations are not being able to make it.
Schnick is looking at what other successful malls are doing.
What we see going on in Colorado and California, where they're really repurposing those sites, adding in residential units, bringing in business incubators, or more of a commercial or office space aspect to it, rather than just retail.
With 60 acres of land, Schnick says a lot can happen at our mall, including housing and offices.
It does really provide an opportunity for potential redevelopment in that area.
How do we replace an anchor store with another type of draw that the smaller stores will hence benefit from?
Now that 3 big anchors are gone, the mall may start to focus on small local businesses.
Becoming, for example, an incubator for small businesses. So we've seen some of our more boutique local stores open up some locations in the mall.
But ultimately, Schnick thinks the mall has to offer more than just shopping and food.
Whether it's bringing back a movie theater or having mini golf, things that people can go and do rather than just shop.
And even though 3 of those 4 anchor stores will soon be gone, the rest of the mall is at 95% occupancy, which the city says is a very high rate compared to with other malls.
Okay, thanks a lot, Scott. And city officials also say the mall draws people here who live within an hour-and-a-half radius of us, so they say it's important to keep the mall open for tourism as well.